Okay, in this video we're going to create a pro forma or a retainer invoice. This can be used when you want to accept a deposit payment on a invoice. So you may split your payment terms maybe halfway, 50-50. So you might want to do 50% of the invoice as a deposit and the balance is due when the work is complete. So what we have to do is we have to go to our sales and our quotes. So I have got a quote here that's been accepted. So we can see this has been accepted and we now want to raise a deposit invoice for this. So if we go create retainer invoice, that pulls the data through from the quote and I can just hit a deposit. And I'm going to ask for £15,000 and I'm going to hit here save as draft and I'm going to mark as sent. Okay, so our retainer invoice has gone off to the customer and now let's say that we've had the payment come in, so I'm going to record the payment on here. Let's say paid it in full, so I'm going to hit record payment. Okay, so my invoice now. So now we go to the customer, we can see that they've got an unused credit of 15,000, and we can also see as the quote here. We have the 36045. Now notice that sales saying accepted. You can see a retainer invoice has been allocated against it, but we actually now want to raise our invoice in full. So I've gone back to my quote and I'm going to convert this to an invoice. So yeah, I'm going to do all these bits. So here's my invoice and I'm just going to hit the moment save as draft. So we now have the retainer available 15,000. That's where we've raised our retainer invoice. They've made a payment and this now needs to be allocated to this invoice. So if we hit apply now, what we've got now is that they've had their invoice in full, they've got the total that's owing, and then they've made £15,000. So this is the balance that's due. So now you can carry in the normal way and you can send your email, print as a PDF, record your attachments and send it as normal. But that's how you get your retainer invoice, your pro forma invoice, your deposit invoice to be allocated against that invoice. And all of this can be traced from your original quote as well. So from the quote you can see your retainer invoice and you can see your invoice as well.